what's going on? It's Michael Bennett from the K104 Night Show, and joining us today is Britt Nicole. It's so good to see you.
What's up? Good to see you.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming by.
Yes, thanks for having us.
It's a very exciting time for you.
It is.
I mean, your new single, Gold, it's which is a fantastic record, by the way, because not only is it catchy, but it's also positive, and I think that that kind of message this day and age is more important. You know, bullying has become bigger now and more of a problem in high schools.
Definitely.
So is that what the message that you wanted to bring across to your listeners?
I think I just wanted to, when I'm writing songs, I always want to be really honest with my fans, even about things that I'm facing. And a lot of times I see the people come to my shows, talk to me about the things they're struggling with, and a lot of times I'm like, I've been there too. You know, I've walked through some of those things too. And so I really feel like this song was like written for my fans, and it was written for me too. Like sometimes I feel like I write songs to myself. And this song is really just about knowing your worth. So I think it does touch on like the bullying thing a bit. You know, like there's a lyric that says, no matter what you've been told, you're worth more than gold. And not just bullying, but like a lot of the kids that I meet, you know, come from broken families, or they've been abused, or whatever. They might be dealing with, you know, something really deep, really dark. I don't know what it might be, but I want them to know that they're important and that they're loved and that they're worth something. And so the song was written to remind them that they're special. And so we've seen people really connect with the song. There's been a lot of people coming out to the shows like rocking their crowns. There's a lyric that says, don't be ashamed to wear your crown. And they've been rocking their crowns at the shows.
Wow.
It's been really cool to see.
And the crown in the video as well, and the video is really cute as well. And you just released it, what, 6 days ago it said on your YouTube channel, already over 60,000 views, so that message is getting across pretty well. Yeah,
we just came out with it, and yeah, it's been cool to see people like connecting, telling their friends to watch it. And all the messages I'm getting on Twitter and Facebook are like, I'm tearing up watching this, like, you don't know what this means to me, I really need to see this, I really need to hear this. And so, like you said, I mean, first and foremost, it's like a fun pop song that makes you dance.
Right.
That makes you smile, but it also has a message, you know, and it's been cool to see people connect with that.
It works in both ways.
It does.
So it's an exciting time with you, you know, Gold, the record, then you just said you were on tour, right? Your first headlining tour?
Yes.
So describe that, where have you gone? And
we were all over, we did 16 cities. And yeah, it was my first headlining tour. I've done lots of tours with other artists, and those are a little easier, you know, because you jump on the bus and you sing like 2 songs, or, you know, like maybe 5 at the most, and you have your 30 minutes and you're done. And this was like, wow, this is my show. Like, people were coming to see me, and I had my production, my dancers, and my band, and so it's like a lot more responsibility, you know, so it was fun, but it was a lot of work, you know, so, but I was totally up for it, and I loved finally really being able to put my show together and see all the people come out. It was really successful, and now we're on another tour, a 10-city tour with like 8 other artists, so that'll wrap up like right before Christmas.
Staying busy.
Yes, I am, always. I'm going to rest.
one of these days. Yeah. We're talking with Britt Nicole and her new single Gold, Capitol Records. And before this, before the tour and the single and the new album coming out, how did you get started? How did you get involved with music?
Yeah, I grew up singing in church. My grandfather was a pastor, and so I started singing when I was like 3 years old, and I used to watch my mom sing, and I wanted to be like her, and I always loved music. My brother sings and plays guitar. So I think I was just like, you know, raised around tons of music, and just like automatically loved it since I was a young girl. But when I was 17, I really made a decision that like this was what I wanted to pursue. You know, I felt like when I would sing, people were connecting, and I was seeing that, like even just growing up in church, seeing that, or like just in my town, like going out and singing at local things, like I felt like people were connecting, and I really saw like the power of music. Like when you sing a song, it can bring someone hope, it can make them smile, it can make them cry, like it's a really powerful thing. And so I decided that I wanted to do music full time, and I decided not to go to college, which my parents were a little like,
I was going to ask you about that. I heard you got a nice little scholarship offer, and you made that big decision. I
did, yeah. I decided to pass it up, and it was like probably one of the hardest decisions I've ever made, because it was scary. You know, I thought like, what if I pass this up and I miss out on college, or, you know, this is a really good opportunity to go to school and to get a scholarship. But I felt really strongly that there was something different that I was supposed to do, and really that God had for me. And so I kind of just like, I gave up the scholarship, and I didn't know what was next. I didn't give it up and then like get signed to a deal. You know, I gave it up, and I lived in North Carolina for 2 years, and I worked at a gym and I had a dance studio. And my parents were like, "What the heck are you doing? Like, you need to do something with your life, you know." But I kept like writing, and I ended up moving to Nashville, and kept writing songs for like 4 years, and then I did a showcase for EMI, and I got signed there, and so then my parents were good. You know, they're like, "Awesome, it's working out, finally." So it's good. It was definitely a journey for me, but I wouldn't want it any other way. Like, I feel like I've grown a lot as a songwriter and as an artist, like, through all of that.
You just kept at it. And not only are you doing what you love, you're also helping out young people all across the country who listen to your positive message too. So
definitely.
It works on both levels.
Yeah, and that's like kind of like the message of like my story is what I want to share with them. You know, don't give up. Like, even when I went to Nashville, I met a lot of labels, and they were like, you know, like, "You're good, but we're just not sure yet," you know. And I think even in those moments, like, if you have a dream, if you really believe that you're supposed to do something, I want to encourage these kids, like, go after your dream. You know, I call them kids, even though they're like 20 and like, you know, even like 30. I'm like, everyone's kids. It's not like these little, you know, four-year-olds. You know? But I tell them, like, go after your dreams. You know, don't give up, and you can do anything. You can change the world. You can see your dreams come to pass, and like, I've seen that in my life, and I want to see that for them. So that's what my message and my music and, you know, everything kind of comes back to, is really believing in them.
And your music is getting out there more now than ever because you're crossing more into the mainstream pop, which is exciting for you. Is there a mainstream artist now you want to work with, or someone that you look up to?
There's several, I mean, that make amazing music. Let's see. I mean, I really like Adele. She's amazing. You know, I don't know if she would sing with me, but she's like really talented. There's a lot of artists that I think are really great. It's just been really cool to start, you know, to be able to work in the mainstream industry now and just meet so many amazing people. And I haven't been able to meet a lot of the artists yet, but I'm looking forward to that. And after I make those relationships, I'm sure I'll like I want to work with you.
Yeah, let's get in the studio together.
Totally.
That's awesome. So Gold, the new single from Britt Nicole, we'd love to hear it in studio. Would that be great?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Britt Nicole with Gold, live on K104.
Walking on the moon, now you're feeling low, oh, oh, what they say wasn't true, you're beautiful, sticks and stones, break your bones, I know what you're feeling, words like those won't steal your glow, you're one in a million hits, this is for all the girls, boys all over the world, whatever you've been told, with more than gold, so hold your head up high, 'cause it's your time to shine, from the inside out it shows, you're worth more than gold, you go,
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
We gotta shout your
I'm like,
guitar player too. Guitar player.
Justin on guitar. He's amazing. We've been playing together for 3 years, so it's fun that we get to do this.
So he goes on tour with you as well? And
he does. Yeah, he plays electric guitar on tour, except for one song. He plays acoustic. Unless we're doing like an acoustic set or something, he'll play acoustic there.
That was super cool to see that up close and personal. Like front row. I've never been front row in my life. And so it's pretty exciting.
You finally got a front row
I know,
ticket.
right? Exactly.
You should be getting all the front row tickets. What are you talking about?
I wish. So you have we have one more song for us too, right? Now what's the next song?
So this song is called All This Time, and this song I kind of wrote about my story. My parents were divorced when I was younger, and I was always like a daddy's girl, and so it was just a hard time for me and my family to see it our family kind of fall apart. And I meet a lot of people that come to my shows who are, you know, walking through this, and it's not just like about that, but really about anything hard that you're going through. Actually, last night we had the chance to visit the hospital. You know, it's right here at Christmas, and we got to meet a lot of people that were had cancer and were getting bone marrow transplant, is that what it's called? Yeah, and we met, like, you know, all ages, but there were several girls that were like 20 years old, you know, in there at Christmas time, and just to remind them, you know, in hard times that they're not alone. And this song is all about knowing that there's, you know, people in your life to help you walk through those times. It was cool to see their families, like, sitting around their bed. And also, too, like, in those moments when you feel really alone, when really there's no one around, that God is there, you know, and this is really my story, and I hope that, you know, just helps people that are walking through hard times. So.
Very nice.
Always there.
was so cool. You can sing. I'm so glad you turned down that scholarship. I'm so happy that you did that.
Hear that, Mom?
So you're going on tour once again, right? And it wraps up before Christmas?
Yes.
And
So
then
we have a couple of shows this weekend, next weekend, and then we'll have a little break.
Yeah, you get to have time to relax with your family and friends?
Yes, go home for Christmas and go back to North Carolina and see my family, and then we'll head back out for a few shows right after Christmas. Then we'll do a show on New Year's Eve and start touring again.
So 2013 is full of touring, and then you're going to re-release the album, right?
That's right. On February 26th, the record comes out. And then we have an EP that's coming out before that that'll have the new music video, 2 remixes of Gold, and the new Gold single. And that comes out, I believe, January 8th.
Okay, so be on the lookout for that.
Follow me to make sure that's right. I believe that's correct.
All right, so be on the lookout for that. And Gold's on
Yes.
iTunes as well, right?
Yeah, Gold's available right now on iTunes. So if you
iTunes.
just want the single, you can go pick that up. And then the record will come out soon, the EP, so you can get the music video. You can watch the music video right now on YouTube, on Vivo, on my Facebook page. Also have a Twitter if you guys want to follow me. It's Britt Nicole, ITS, Britt with 2 T's and Nicole.
I'm going to grab my phone right now and I'll follow you.
Follow me,
I'll tweet
I'll follow you. Take pictures,
Perfect.
awesome. I have Instagram, all that stuff.
So what an exciting time for you, and I'm happy that out of your busy schedule you came by and visited the Night Show.
Thank you for having us. So good to be here.
Britt Nicole and K104.